Okay, so this is what I'm dealing with. All right, so you already know about my story with homelessness, the stalking, and harassment. Currently, it is still going on. Still homeless, living in my car. They are taking everything from me. Really trying to break me down, really trying to get me to get out of character so that I can be put in jail. All right, I have walked away from so many situations, walked away from jobs, walked away from businesses. They're trying to take my business away from me. Um, Whenever I apply for an apartment or home, whether I have the money, um, finally got to the point where I had the money for it all. They're paying individuals not to process my paperwork, not to approve me. You all know when you apply for an apartment online, it'll tell you that you are approved already, so you already know. I went through this situation while I was in Atlanta, and applied for the apartment. It already said that I was approved, gave me the move in date, boom. I contacted them to follow up, and they're just like, "Oh yes, we see you're approved." Da 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 da. Gave me the runaround about everything. Um, Never processed the paperwork. I'm calling back the next day, and I'm like, well, it says I can move in on this date. What's going on with the process? Oh yes, yeah, well, we're actually not able to approve you. Why are you not able to approve me when it says online that I'm approved? Well, we still have to process more paperwork. It's still sitting here. It's sitting on the desk. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. This female has been contacting people on my jobs. I'm talking about aggressively, aggressively stalking me, aggressively targeting me, harassing me behind the scenes, trying to keep her hands clean, throwing a rock and hiding the hands, trying to it's this narrative that she wants to have or people to believe about me. Oh, she's lazy, she doesn't want to work, she doesn't have anything. If you know me, you know I've always been independent, never got a denial on the apartment, period. There's no reason to, period. People have stayed with me, like, come on. But in order for it to fit her narrative, she has to work behind the scenes and pay people to have me fired, pay people to fight me on my jobs. I've had knives put to my face at work through huge companies and corporations, all on her behalf, throwing a rock and hiding the hand. I'm telling you, moved to Florida. There was a home that I wanted, made enough money, no reason. And on top of that, this was one of the times where my credit score had increased like 99 something like that points, on top of previously getting approved for an apartment. So I know even after that, there's no reason for me not to get approved for the home. Gave me the runaround with the home. Got approved. No phone call. You're not answering the phone calls or nothing. You're not answering the phone calls. You're not answering the emails. At first you would. When it was time for me to view the home and you wanted money, then you would. Now it's nothing. They're trying to keep me homeless, trying to keep me living in my car, and now they're about to take the car. So where am I going to sleep? It's not at all like I'm not trying to get out of the situation. I have been trying for the past year. There's times when I'm working a job and I'm supposed to make a certain amount of money that day. They will have it where I'm fired for no reason. Oh, well, we don't need you anymore. Or, oh, there's just not enough workload for you to complete. Or either if there's like equipment that I'm supposed to utilize in order to complete the shift, they will go and hide it. I worked as a housekeeper, and you know how you have to stock the carts and everything like that. There was a female, she put everything on her cart. It was full. She had no reason. It was like triple the amount that she would actually need. Those things were supposed to go on my cart. They're trying to take work away from me. They don't want me to work. They don't want me to have any money. 444 on the clock. Don't want me to have a place to stay. Threatened by my independence. This is what I'm dealing with. Public officials who know people that know people. Public officials who have access to equipment that they can target me and track me just by the phone number. They don't need anything but your phone number. They know where you are. Public officials who have set me up and had me sexually assaulted, and they're allowing this man to continuously follow me, stalk me, and harass me. And now he's trying to flip the narrative and say that I'm stalking you. Why would I be stalking you? You have nothing that I want. Never wanted you in the first place. Come on, let's be real about it. And now you're spreading all of these rumors about me just because you can't have sex with me. That's the issue. That's why you mad. Let's go ahead and be real about it. Because you feel rejected. And this female, she feels rejected and threatened. So just because of who your family is, your father is, who you are, what type of positions that you feel as though you have, you feel like you can invade my privacy, invade my HIPAA, follow me around, harass me and stalk me, destroy all of the evidence, have my phone calls to 911 routed to your people so that it doesn't get out, trying to silence me. I have stayed away from social media because I'm just not in a space where I really want to create content because of what I'm dealing with on an everyday basis. I'm basically out here trying to survive. I'm not even living. I'm trying to survive on a day-to-day basis because of what it is that they are doing to me. And it is not right. It's not right. These people claim to be Christians. And this is why I say I don't trust Christians. Because it's nothing, that terminology is nothing but a blanket for the evil doers. These evil people out here who really, like, if you really want to get to the nitty gritty of who you actually are. These people have been contacting my family, and my family has been on go mode with them. On go mode, being paid, being compensated, hiding money from me, hiding things from me that actually belong to me because they don't want me to come up. Crabs in a barrel. Because you have your own vendetta against me because I spoke my truth about you, because I refuse to conform to what it is that you all actually do. This is what I'm dealing with.